Hey there, hi, welcome to the channel. I am Garrett, and in this video, I have got something special in store for you. I am about to spill the beans on how you can bring the sophistication and glamour of celebrity interiors into your home without draining your bank account. The first thing that celebrities always nail in their home, and let's be real, they don't do any of the work themselves. They're hiring designers, which is why their spaces are always so beautifully finished. Or at least I think they're all hiring designers. I can't guarantee anything, but that's not the point. Their spaces always look so fantastic because of the window treatments. You can make an inexpensive space look luxurious and beautiful like it cost $1 million with the right window treatments. And that doesn't mean they have to be uber expensive. The key here is you want your window treatments to have lots of vertical lines in them and look very clean. You can achieve this through training your drapes, getting pinch pleat drapes that have a lot of these lines. You can even get grommet top drapes that fold really nicely. You want them to extend floor to ceiling to get that celebrity polished designer finish that looks luxurious and expensive. The other secret here, make sure they look dense and full. You may have to get 2 panels on each side of your window to achieve that look, but it will get you that celebrity look, feel, and polish that your home deserves. My favorite drapes will be linked in the description box down below, but if you are having any trouble with window treatments, drapes, any decorating need in your home, you can always book a one-on-one private consultation with me using the link in the description box down below or going to intro.co/GarrettLeChic. Something celebrities and designers love to use in their homes that immediately bring texture and character are cement planters. No celebrity space is complete without an oversized plant, a large tree of some sort, and those pots that they put them in on the floor are going to be oversized cement planters. Or they're oversized planters that look like they're made of cement. That's where you can save a ton of money because these stone planters are so heavy, they're so expensive, you have to pay a ton just to get them into the house, let alone buying the actual piece. So if you get something that has that texture but is maybe a synthetic material, you could save a lot of money. You could also DIY this really easily with some textured spackle-like material and a little bit of gray paint. You can make this in your home that will look super luxurious and expensive. You can get that luxury celebrity look for so much less without really compromising on the aesthetics at all. It's something worth considering, especially if you are the type of person that likes to have a large plant in your home. If you have a planter on the floor, a celebrity would have that be stone or granite or concrete or something that's super, super heavy. So look out for what you could bring into your home to replicate this and bring in that visual interest, that texture, and a little bit of character. Celebrities and designers love tonal interiors, like my office space right here. Everything is very much in the same color scheme. Even my jacket right now, it has a little bit of cream, a little bit of brown in it, and it blends in beautifully with the soft white tones of this space. Celebrities love tonal interiors. Remember, no matter who you are or what you're doing, after a long day's work, we like to come home and relax. So having a tonal interior immediately has a spa-like feeling. It's easy to digest, it's easy to relax and view what's in the space. It creates something that has a lot of warmth and is very seamless. Designers and celebrities love a tonal interior. It's something to consider for your home, especially if you're having difficulty choosing a color scheme. Choose 1 or 2 colors that are very similar to each other and let that serve as your inspiration. A tonal interior immediately feels very luxurious and is easy to achieve no matter what your budget or the price point you're looking at is, because there are so many things that are the same tone. You can get a gray sofa and paint your walls a warm gray tone and find a warm gray rug, and there you have it. Tonal interiors are great because they're easy and accessible for most people to achieve in their space, but they feel very luxurious. Now, if you're not a fan of tonal interiors, I totally understand and respect that. If you were a celebrity, you'd be having a tonal interior with a pop of color. That's a celebrity secret they love to use in their home. One singular pop of color. Maybe it's yellow, maybe it's orange. Green is always a go-to because it references back to nature. Celebrities also love pink. You can use one color as a pop throughout your home to achieve that really high-end, luxurious look and feel. Many people like to have multiple pops of color in their space, and I think that's amazing. Just make sure you have that one key element that ties everything together to achieve that layered effect you're after. I think a pop of color is fantastic and great, and I actually adore color in spaces. You could have a completely tonal space that's a really vibrant color, and that's so much fun. As a matter of fact, no matter what your style is, what colors you like, we've got something here for you on this channel, and we talk about everyone's style. So be sure, if you haven't already, you take a moment and hit that subscribe button, join us, become a part of the LeChic family, and give this video a like. Another feature of celebrity homes that you will never find one lacking is actually a certain type of metal, and that's bronze. Bronze is the ultimate classic hardware in a home. Yes, we love brass, whether it's lacquered or unlacquered. Yes, we love chrome. Bronze is timeless, however, and celebrity designers adore it. They love to bring it into a space. It has a depth to it, a moodiness. It is darker, but you have undertones of brass in it, which means it really works with a lot of these warmer tone spaces that are so popular right now. I love bronze, and I think it's a great hardware to consider in your home for any and everything, whether that is the hardware on your doors or the window treatment hardware you have in your space or the hardware just on furniture. It has a little bit of aged-like feeling to it, and that character really adds a layer to a space that celebrities absolutely adore in their homes. You can also mix that with other types of hardware. It blends seamlessly with gold and brass, and I think that's amazing and worth considering in a home. The celebrity interior is all about being relaxed and refined. Bronze has been popular interiors for as long as interiors have existed, so it is something incredibly classic and timeless, but actually has a very modern feeling to it, and is something celebrities absolutely adore in their home, and maybe something your home would absolutely love as well. Celebrities love designer furniture. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a celebrity home tour and I've seen a piece of furniture and been like, that's so cool, it looked great in my house, only it's $20,000. And that's not accessible for everyone, so you can get inspired by those pieces. There are actually some really incredible AI technologies out there where you can screenshot those pieces, upload the images to places like Google, and you can find that exact same piece or something very similar for a lot less money. I think that's fantastic when you can find a dupe or an alternative that gets you that same feeling as the original piece without the price tag. You don't necessarily want to go for just a complete copy or a replica. You want to have your own personal stamp on it or your take on it. So if you see a really high-end, luxurious, expensive piece of designer furniture in a celebrity's home, don't be intimidated by it, because you can absolutely find something in your price point that will work for you and get you that same look for less. And if you see a piece you absolutely love, don't be afraid to look for a vintage version of it or something vintage that just has a similar proportion or serves a similar need, because you can find something really interesting that's vintage, accessible, and affordable and local to you. And I think that's fantastic as well. There's something you have to remember when it comes to a celebrity home, especially when you see them photographed in magazines, and that is all of these spaces are what is called prop styled. Prop stylists are people that come in and style a space for a photo shoot. So when you see accessories in place and art on the wall, that doesn't mean a celebrity necessarily owns that. It just means it's there for the styling of the shoot. And sometimes prop styling isn't always realistic. Those cut lemons on the counter, they're not always there, because who leaves cut lemons on their counter? Sometimes you see prop styling that just doesn't make any sense, but you can always get inspired by it for your home to create something that's beautiful and layered. Think logically about where you're putting your accessories and your decor and how they work within the space. You want to create balance, you want usefulness in your space, but you also want to have that relaxing, moody, layered aesthetic that celebrities absolutely love in their home. You want to look for things like coffee table books that are personal to you, and you want to look for things that are useful but stylish at the same time. Whether that's kitchen utensils or the lighter you use for your candle, you want to give consideration to each and every element you bring into your home and what they're adding and layering into the space. No celebrity home is complete without a ceiling detail. Celebrities adore some form of interesting ceiling feature, whether that's a painted ceiling or maybe it's actually Venetian plastered. They also love a paneled ceiling, a coffered ceiling, something with beams, wood tones, painted, you name it, celebrities love it. And they're not afraid to have a little bit of fun in their space, and I think you should too. Doing something to your ceiling can really change the feeling of the space, whether that is just painting it the same color as the walls or having somebody out to install some faux beams. It can completely transform the feeling of your space and the style of your home, and it's something to think about. Celebrities love doing this in their homes because it actually feels very warm and welcoming and cozy and comfortable. You also can use something like a wood tone to reference back to nature, and that's great too. Ceilings are the most underutilized space in a home, so you definitely want to make sure you're taking advantage of yours. Something else celebrities adore is a bold mix of style in their home. They want something that's ultra contemporary meets super classic and traditional. They'll mix postmodern and art deco. These are two completely contrasting styles that work beautifully together. You can find an interesting Victorian piece of furniture and pair it with something ultra contemporary. This makes a space feel layered, cultivated, unique, and expensive, but it doesn't have to be. You can find a lot of great things off of marketplace sites, yard sales, you can find things at swap meets, you can find things all over the place, even just at a flea market. Those are great places to source interesting, unique items that are actually pretty affordable when compared to the same quality of today's furniture. I absolutely love mixing different styles of pieces together, whether that is a postmodern boucle sofa and a vintage gold frame on a photo. I think those things pair so beautifully together, and celebrities love that because it means there's always something interesting with history, with character, but something modern and current and fresh. Layering all of that together means your space is interesting, personal, unique, and you can do that affordably by just taking a little bit of time and hunting for some interesting pieces you absolutely love. Fall in love with everything you bring into your home, and it will have character and personality no matter what styles you mix together. You know, that's something else I always try and do on this channel. I want your home to reflect you, and I want you to have a creative, unique, and interesting space, not something that's replicated or just looks like it's straight out of a model home. That's fun, but we want a little bit of personality and character in our spaces. Whenever you watch a celebrity home tour, one thing that always stands out to me is that they will always tell you the story or history behind a piece. Those meaningful moments in a space make the world of difference. Don't be afraid to have personal items in your home. Things that have a history, have a story to them. We love that and we want to hear about it. It makes these people feel realistic and relatable. You want to make sure you have that in your home. Everything should have a story, not just, I saw it at the store and thought it was pretty while I was getting a gallon of milk, so I bought it and hung it up on the wall. You want the things in your home to have meaning. Whether that's an antique your grandmother gave you, or maybe it's a sofa you've had for a long time and had reupholstered, or something interesting happened on that piece of furniture that you love to share with. Maybe that's the chair you were sitting in when you first held your son, your daughter, your grandchild. Those are beautiful moments that mean something in a home, and you want to have them. Go back and watch some celebrity home tours and you will see those moments where someone interesting gave someone something or something momentous happened when they bought. Those meaningful moments make a house into a home, and that's essential to have in your space. Now that I've shared some of the top secrets of creating a celebrity home on a budget, be sure you investigate some overpriced design trends that need to go in this video right here, and I will see you over there.